Good morning, students. Today we are going to see what is a DQ, and in the DQ, if you see, the DQ has got double-ended queue in which the insertion and deletion can be performed in both the ends, but it is not with the other cases like simple queue or the circular queue, where the insertion and deletion has to be done either in FIFO or either in the order. There is a specific order that it has to follow, but in the DQ, to overcome all these problems, we have a DQ where you can insert the element in both the ends, and you can also delete the element in both the ends of the pointers, whether it is a front end or the rear end. So this is about the DQ. And DQ insert the element from the front end, and the front end pointer decreases by 1 but increases by 1 at the time of deletion. And about the insertion, to insert an element at the rear end pointer increases by 1 but decreases by 1 at the time of deletion. So this is about the DQ. Algorithm to insert the element in a DQ. This is an algorithm that we have to follow. If the front end is equals to 0, display the queue overflows. Else insert the element as F equals to null and R is equals to null. When both the things are null, that's mean it is ready to get inserted with a new item. This is about the insertion of the element in the DQ in the front end. And in the rear end, this is also an insertion, as we said that the insertion can be done from the front end and the rear end. So either side we can do the insertion. So we have got a different algorithm for this, and if you have to enter the element through the rear end, this is the algorithm that we follow. If R is equals to size, then DQ overflows. When it is overflowing, that's mean first you have to make the front end and rear end null. So in order to make it null, after making it null, your rear end is ready to get inserted with a new item. So this is how we insert a new item into the DQ through the rear end. Now if there are two entries, then there should be two exit even. Both the data has to be deleted. There should be two algorithms also. If there are two insertion algorithms, then there should be two deletion algorithms also. So to delete the front end, there is check for the underflow. Okay, if F equals to null and R is equals to null, then it is a DQ underflow. Else delete the element. So this is how we select for the particular element in the front end where we can delete it. Okay, where we can delete it. Next is how we can delete it through the rear end. This is the algorithm how we delete it through the rear end. If F equals to null and R is equals to null, display DQ underflows. Else delete the element. V equals to select for the particular element through where we can delete it. Okay, so this is how we delete it through the rear end. So this is the front end deletion and this is the rear end deletion. So this is a program that we can just connect it using the algorithms, and you can just find it out how to write it. They are all almost similar for all the queues that you have. So you can see the algorithm and you can see how the codings are written in the program form. So this is about the DQ. Okay, this is about the DQ program. You can also write it down in your notebook. Now the program based on this, the program you can also see, this is the algorithm. Okay, these are the algorithms. They are the 4 algorithms that we have: 2 insertion and 2 deletion algorithm. So only our program is little lengthy, but if you see the algorithm, if you know the algorithm, you'll be able to write it down. So you just need to practice them how to do it. Okay, so next class we will see what is the address calculation. This topic is one of the important topic for your compulsory question, where it might come for 2 marks, or it might also come for the 5 marks. So we will see it in the next class, what is about the address calculation.